mess of twisted roots, the walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Menu. Is there like
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots, the walls a chaotic weave of... The blade is your implement. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the muddy shelf, the blade sitting on the muddy shelf, and the door to the basement. There's definitely a mirror, but he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right? Come on now, he's pretty much in charge here. When have authority figures ever lied about anything?
oh wow.
If there were a mirror in this cabin and
Yeah,
we
completely
were supposed to look
changed.
at it, he would have told us about it. Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done? You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I'm not ridiculous.
Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone. No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us in. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite. But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reason.
she's already break
I'm
free.
just throwing ideas out there. I like to
She's a
think
whole
out
new
loud.
different creature.
I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the prince.
Okay.
Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room
Oh,
below.
she's an animal.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reason. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Oh, she's alive.
What do you want?
I'm here.
You didn't want to reply my message. That's cool.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What message? You didn't put a message. Damn.
Yeah, I did.
Where?
Oh, you
I
did
ain't
reply the
seen it.
message.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
She didn't see it. Damn, son.
I'm playing the slave of the princess. Wanna watch?
Slay the princess. Why are we slaying a princess? She's a princess.
I don't know. Ask the narrator.
Why are we slaying the princess?
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Yeah, but what
is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
I need a reason.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm sorry about last time.
These are... Oh, you chose that. I'm sorry about last time.
I made a mistake. We all make mistake, right? I'm sure you made a mistake.
I get the sense that you're not happy with me. I'm unarmed. That's a gesture of goodwill. So why don't we talk it out? Look, I know things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. And then can't you get out of those on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time. Why do I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't trust you. Not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. Leaves in her basement. Leave her in her basement. There are so many choices with this one too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Huh.
Well, let's just say this.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
Well, that leaves us at a stalemate.
Look, it wasn't me I stabbed you. It was the narrator stabbed you. He took over my body.
I need you if I'm ever going to leave this place.
Okay. Well then. I get this in... Oh, it's the same stuff. Oh, yeah. I didn't bring my blade. There's some new stuff on it. That one's new. Everything else seems the same. Yeah, that's the only new one. Yeah, everything's the same. That's an interesting question. Oh man, the choices here. Slay the princess. I didn't bring my blade down, remember? How am I supposed to get you out of those chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Of course.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
What was the point? What was the point for me to be down here? You can break me yourself.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Like
see.
what? I don't bring my blade with me.
Oh wow. Seems fast enough. Interesting. Wow. The choice.
Why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them? But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Why do I get the feeling you're gonna
that
backstab
nagging
me, though?
feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Shut up, me.
She needs us.
You're
to
not
get out
helpful.
of here.
It feels
We'll be
like it
fine
though.
if that's what we decide to do.
Don't worry, Yami, I'm your
This
conscience.
destruction is
Yeah,
in her
Brio.
nature. If she gets out of here,
I'm your
that's it for the
little
world.
devil or angel on your
Even if
shoulder.
that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See?
I mean, I
He
feel like
gets
she's
it.
gonna stab me in the
There's
back.
nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Yes.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Listen, she's not going for it, Yami. You're gonna have to try something else. She gonna kill us. Just leave her.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
That is
You're
true.
talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out.
You don't give me an explanation of it. Why we had to kill to slay the princess.
I need a reason, though.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
All right, little Missy.
What I'm
That's
worried
it.
about. You step up the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both.
How many voices are in your head?
No time at all. The upstairs
Just
of the cabin
one.
is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're
There's
fine.
the hero
Nothing happened.
that we're playing Naz.
You're not even going to wait
Voice
until you're
of
through
the
that door to
opportunist and
proudly
the
claim your
narrator.
victory. Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing.
Oh my god, Yami, you got us killed!
Pulling you down with her together, you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally, you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Wait.
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be.
Yep, we gotta kill this bitch.
Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what?
No.
I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done if you considered not being like that. Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
And I have a
You
feeling she's
must
going
have
to
known
kill
this
us.
was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Tommy,
That
you let
wasn't
us
me.
expose.
That was the narrator. I didn't stab you. I can't get up. You broke my back. What the hell was that for? I was trying to help you out of here. We were never going to get up those stairs, were we? We could have gotten out of here if we just trust each other.
Great choices, great choices. What were you saying,
Maybe you were, and maybe you weren't. But even more than I wanted my freedom, I really, really wanted to hurt you.
What the fuck did I do?
And you know
Damn.
as well as I
What
that
did
by
you
our
do?
very natures, only one of us could make it up.
This is your story, real. What the fuck did you do?
Someone
Hold up, no, I'm just the voice in your shoulder.
No.
I'm the extra voice. Jesus.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then
I don't
you
like
would have
this
done
other
it
voice.
and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. There's just one problem with that.
I mean, at least we're
And
alive.
what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first. Ugh, you're right, aren't you?
Ooh,
I thought this whole
point
thing was
taken.
ironclad,
Never
but
mind.
really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh.
So she's not as bad as us.
Something
Ah.
inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Hey,
She
you do it
eyes you with
yourself.
intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm
you
not
did
the only
this.
one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way.
I see,
What a way
Princess,
to
you
go.
should have done that.
Look on the
What a way
bright
to
side.
go.
In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound.
That's
Well,
not the
you saved
point.
after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Princess, what is your damn problem?
Is that
Holy
really what's
shit.
going to happen?
Damn, Yami, what'd you
Hello?
do to piss her off?
Are you still there?
I don't know. He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Yami. Yep, we lost Yami.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Oh, great. Oh, shit! Oh, it looks like we're both dead.
We. But you don't
Hi.
get a chance to respond. Neither will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's
We
that
have her back
mirror
broken.
again. Why is it here? Why now?
Pressure scare. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. If he thinks
I
it's
don't
bad,
know.
I'm with him.
Not the end. Whatever's on the other side is gonna be nice.
Okay,
I mean, we could.
if you say so. I'll trust you.
Those
Fine.
green did
Words
this
are very
before. Come on.
comforting.
Alright, everything's be fine. I approach the mirror. Get into the section.
Oh,
Sometimes as
damn.
you reach forward, they gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it.
Whoa,
It's
what are
me. You have grown.
we?
What? I grown? You found yourself in
Wow.
the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin. Poacher.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Oh.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression.
Touch the boobies.
I am different,
Bah.
but I am the same.
How does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Oh.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Interesting.
You know, at the end of this, once you finish, I'm going to kill you, right? Oh no, don't say that.
It's kind of fucked up, but still.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closed around me. Why can I not do the same thing that I have done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So, ones that you have not chosen?
You have been kinder to me than anyone else. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else. Why? I have met why. Oh god, there's so many.
There's so many
Why wouldn't
choices.
I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Yeah.
Do not worry. There are no wrong answers. And every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Oh.
Yeah, do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is hope, marred by bitterness. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous and weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
Oh.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence. If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
Dang. We have this. Dang.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
So we're guiding her.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Oh, Jesus!
Everything goes dark and you die. Cool.
What the hell? The one, the hero and the princess.